Ever have a situation where like a girl had like a pregnancy scare and you guys didn't have sex?
No.
No, I'm not.
That's
I'm not a moron.
so stupid.
I've had that happen to me many times.
What?
Yeah.
This is 179, right? Hell yeah.
179.
On episode 187, I should just buy a gun and shoot you in the head.
One what?
187?
Why 187?
Yeah,
Because it's murder.
Murder.
Yeah, 187, murder. All right.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you
No,
probably
it would
shouldn't
be
do that.
really popular online.
Or if we murdered our guest and then we like...
No, nigga, no. Why
and
you pointed at me when you said that? I was like, no, I'm 179.
What are you doing?
Not
in 2 months?
187.
Yeah. You want to come on for 187?
No.
We could bring on a fourth person and just smoke them.
No, you
Inviting
can
me
you
to
can
my
do
own death?
186.
No.
It's totally, he doesn't
No.
have his headphones on. You can whisper.
When white dudes start whispering in front of me, I get mad nervous, son. And
Yeah.
I know y'all niggas.
I get nervous when people whisper in front of me.
I
in
feel that. I
general.
see y'all got me paranoid. I'm thinking somebody's about to come through the door.
No. I was just
Oh,
making sure
shit.
that Dale's camera looked all right from
Okay,
here.
cool.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
we didn't hire anyone.
we didn't hire anyone.
Mm-mm.
I know. We really should have a producer for this podcast, like to check on things. You know.
God
Yeah.
isn't y'all's producer? That's my producer.
Who's producer?
God.
God. Yeah. Our pod is more of a Gandhi pod.
More of a Gandhi pod? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
me
And
and
Shiva.
me and Dale have experienced God together, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, we were listening on the way over here. They were listening to like a DMT podcast or something. Like it was people with like
Yeah.
fancy British voices, kind of like shooting the shit and
My
talking about.
Spotify does like like the daily drive thing.
Yeah.
So mine just pops up just nonsense constant. It's like DMTs helping depression, like steroids and Russian athletics.
Well,
that
like
kinda
the depression, steroids, and Russian athletics is not off kilter for you. The DMT,
No, I mean,
the
yeah,
DMT
yeah.
is a little bit off kilter
stuff.
for you.
They give it to me because I listen to all of that. They definitely have got me down for sure.
DMT is crazy.
Yeah,
Have y'all ever done it?
No.
That's
No.
wild.
I've
I'm
been
too
thinking
afraid.
about it.
If it finds you, don't go searching for it. If it finds you, it's one of the
Yeah.
things. It'll find you.
Yeah.
If you're supposed to
At
do
the
it.
start of the pod or the little daily drive thing, the way they were talking about it, I was like, "Oh, I'm in." And then like halfway through, they were just like, "Yeah, the most impressive study was a lady who had depression for 4 years ever since her daughter was born." And I was just
Oh
like,
my
"That's
God.
so fucked."
That was the funniest.
I thought you said after her daughter died. Like,
No.
after that bitch
No.
was born, son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stand your little ass. I hate you.
Ruined my life. I need drugs.
Yeah, the car was dead silent, and we both heard that, and immediately I was like, "That's the craziest thing to be depressed about." Openly too. Openly
I have to
depressed.
take the strongest substance
Yeah.
on the planet just to deal with you.
That
That's
sucks,
awesome.
dude. Yeah, that was like, damn. I don't know if I want a kid anymore, and I don't know if I can do DMT anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you do DMT, you might question having kids, or you might be like, fuck it, let me bring one onto the planet.
I think I would be like, let's do it now. What's stopping
Okay.
me? You know?
Oh.
That's
No,
fair.
after you do DMT, the last thing you're thinking about is fucking. If
No,
you're,
not fucking. I'm like procreating.
well, how do you procreate?
Fucking,
No, not
Sucking?
not necessarily.
fucking, sucking.
You're
loving.
gonna artificial inseminate somebody?
Yeah, like in middle
You're gonna
school,
put
if you,
your
like,
nut
fingered
into
girl,
into
you know,
a
they're like-
syringe.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
You're gonna beat off and then into a syringe and be like,
Yeah.
whoop, into
Did you ever have a situation where like a girl had like a pregnancy scare and you guys didn't have sex?
No.
No,
I've
I'm
had
not.
That's
I'm not a
that's
moron.
so stupid.
I've had that happen to me many times.
What?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Many
It's
times.
just like middle school, high school, and you're like, you're not like banging, but you're touching each other, and then I would get like text messages like, "Oh my god, I'm like so late," and I didn't know. I was just like, "Oh fuck, dude."
You didn't have like Google or Quora?
The pre-cum on my hands
No.
definitely got inside.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
genuinely, to like to middle school to high school boy, like pre-cum might be the scariest thing ever.
I'll agree with you. Pre-cum is scary. Like
Yeah.
not that it can't do anything, but you definitely like overestimate.
I was
you know
like-
what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I thought I was like, I
Yeah.
was terrified of pre-cum.
How many pregnancy scares have you had?
Dude, it was
I
a
feel
lot.
like you've had a lot. You're
It
a
was a
shooter.
lot, but only with
You're a
ones I
shooter.
didn't.
Club up.
Fuck
Fuck the
club
club
up. Fuck fiend.
It's genuinely only with women that I never had sex with. It was crazy.
I don't like.
I don't
how-
believe that.
it
I'm not
was
gonna
cra-
say
I'm
what I
not-
know
I'm
about
not
you.
joking.
But how is that when like, boy, you're shoot or shoot, and let me
Shoot or
Dell.
shoot.
Let me Dell.
Shoot or shoot.
Let me
I
tell you,
don't,
Dell.
But I'm not a shooter.
You got a machine. You got a Tommy gun on you, boy.
Ew.
So like, but neither of you were you just two like dumb hot people dating? What was this? Like,
I did not understand. Like, I didn't know. So she was so confident in it that I was like, she's a woman. She obviously knows. Like,
Okay.
damn, I did get her pregnant.
How old are you?
We never had sex. I think I was like 15 or
Oh, you're-
16.
Nevada is
Yeah.
different.
I know.
Y'all's education system can't be that good.
It's 49th in the country.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
pretty
You
good.
should have led
That
with
makes
that.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I
There's
mean, it was.
even in Texas. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not that retarded.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. I didn't know, but I thought I thought that wasn't real, and I was like, no, like you're being crazy. I think, but I didn't.
You're
You know,
being crazy. I think.
yeah, but I
acting
didn't know.
cuckoo.
I wanted to be cool with her, so I was like, all right, I'll take your word for it. Like, I guess we're pregnant.
I guess. Wow, you're so woke. I guess
Dude,
we're
I-
we're
Yeah,
pregnant.
You're more of a
Yeah.
stepdad. I tell you this all
I'm-
the time. You're
I know.
you're going to be a stepdad.
I don't like that you say that.
You're going to be a stepdad.
I don't like that you say
And you're
that.
gonna show up and show out for that kid. It's probably gonna be a
Yeah.
boy too.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a boy stepdad,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna go to the baseball games, the soccer games, the football games. Like literally, you probably will sign up to coach too, at least
Mhm.
one of those teams.
See that I would coach.
Yeah.
You
Let
are
me hear
pretty
you-
right about that.
Let me hear you say in your best stepdad voice. Let me hear you be like, "Look, you don't have to call me dad. I just want to be there for you."
Oh, that would be like I might cry. I might cry. It feels real.
That was such a Dale line
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it was such a Dale line.
Yeah, I might cry if I say that genuinely. Like, I know I'm not your real dad, but I love you, buddy. in like a genuine moment, and he's like, "Thanks, Dad."
You're gonna win a
And then
fucking
and then
Oscar. You're gonna win an Oscar
Cry,
for becoming a
dude.
stepdad. You're the first nigga to win an Oscar.
Yeah, that sucks though. I don't really want to date girls with kids, but they're kind of the only women that I respect
Why?
What?
because they actually have like a
Elaborate.
They have real life shit. The girls nowadays just have nothing to actually worry about, so they worry about the worst things. But a girl with a kid, she actually is like she's an
Oh,
adult.
yeah, I see what you mean.
That's a real.
You
life.
understand real life responsibilities.
Exactly,
at that
yeah.
point.
And they don't trip over stupid shit. You know, they're
Yeah.
like, I actually have to go home because I have to take care of my kids. You know, I don't care
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Oh, you're still gonna be a stepdad.
No, I don't want to
100%
be.
going to.
No, I want to be.
The way
yeah.
you explain that, oh, this nigga 100% is going to be a stepfather.
I respect single ladies with kids.
I mean, I respect them too, but
Yeah.
I somewhat dated a
respect the
woman with
gangster of
kids, and it was weird.
Yeah.
I don't want to meet your kids. I don't.
Yeah, because then you have to like, I got to take care of these kids.
Not to be rude, but on the other end, I think you would be a really bad stepdad.
I'd be an awesome stepdad.
I think
nigga.
you'd be.
What?
I think you would.
I'd be a great, and then I would leave and never come back. Like,
I-
where'd my
exactly.
stepdad go?
So you
There
mean
you
a
go.
bad stepdad?
Yeah.
I'd be so cool up until that point.
You'd love bomb the shit out of that
100%.
kid.
You'd
Buy him a bunch
gaslight the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's why, like, I'm not going to. I don't like dating women with kids because it's like, your kid is. I'm dope as fuck, especially to a kid. Nigga, what? Kids think I'm cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, your kid that's like, oh, this is the guy that dates my mom, and now like he's just here all the time.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really discipline me.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
I'm like, yo, nigga, you want to play some Xbox? So
Yeah.
I'm playing video games, we're eating snacks.
Yeah. Teach
You
him how
know.
to ride a ripstick.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, I love riding
Yeah.
ripsticks.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna just get high and do dad shit with my, for now, stepson, and then one day
Yeah.
I'm gonna just dip out.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
You just want to take out like a lease on a kid. You know?
No,
I
actually,
don't want the commitment.
I don't, but that's what I would do. So that's why I avoid
Yeah.
women with kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
that's
you
fine.
are making a good point. Like renting a kid out for a couple months. is
Yeah.
kinda tight.
That's
Just
what
get
he's
the-
doing.
Just get the experience and like that unconditional loving feeling towards
Well,
something.
it was
and then
like-
just
there's-
peace.
You're just sitting there on the couch, like watching the Heat game, and the kid changes it, and you're like, "All right, it's time. See you, man." Call Carfax and go
Yeah.
and pick him up.
You know
I
what?
want to watch
Dad!
Paw Patrol. And you go, okay.
I can't do this shit anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
Get him out of here.
There's
Yeah.
definitely perks to dating women with kids, though. Like,
Snacks.
oh, niggas, yes. I was with the woman with kids a little after Halloween, and my favorite. I don't like candy, but I love Whoppers. fucking, and her kid had Whoppers in this
Oh,
fucking.
okay, the candy, the little. I'm like
The
from
burgers?
Burger King?
No. The candies, the little chocolate malted milk balls.
I
And-
don't like candy, but I love cheeseburgers.
cheeseburgers.
This bitch just has cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger. Me love cheeseburger, not candy. Cheeseburger. But nah, and I would like steal her kids' Whoppers out of his Halloween bucket.
I respect
cool.
that. Kids don't like Whoppers, so you're good.
Nah, they were trash, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
It's
are the
like an
ones I was
adult
like,
candy.
The same woman also fed me bread, prosciutto, and cheese, and I was like, "Yo, you want some bread?" She was like, "No, bread is for Tittleton," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Damn.
Yeah, what does it mean?
I don't know. She said bread is for children.
Oh, children. I thought you said Tittleton.
No, that was my Russian accent.
It was good. I couldn't understand you.
Bread is for Tittleton, and
For
I
Tittleton.
was like, "All right, you're feeding me bread right now.
You
Like,
bread
think
is
I'm
for
a child,
children.
and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
This is what you feed your child. Like, it was weird.
She was probably trying to poison you slowly. She probably put arsenic
Possibly.
in the bread.
Oh my god. It'd be a horrible way to
just
go out.
slowly poisoning you. It's love poison though.
Love poison?
Yeah, you never heard of love poisoning? Where people just like, it's usually like housewives and shit where they just slowly poison their loved ones over time.
To kill him?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With like dish soap.
Yeah.
Or like,
This
yeah.
nigga's definitely from Nevada.
Chemicals.
That's some Nevada
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely middle of the desert, like prairie.
Yeah,
whites.
Texas-
It's
Texas,
like,
you
there's
just,
nothing
like,
better to do.
They'll just shoot you.
yeah.
They'll just shoot their ex-lover or whatever.
Yeah,
It was
which is
fucking-
another crime of passion. I mean, there's two
Yeah.
ways to be passionate. One's
But
slow.
there's a legal boundary around it in Texas.
What do you mean?
If somebody's on your property and you don't want them there, legally you can shoot them in the front. You can't shoot them in the back, but you can shoot them in the front. If
That's
you're like,
good.
hey, you need to leave. This is my property, and they're like, no.
That is I understand what you mean because it's like the whole execution stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd love to just kick someone's door down and walk in backwards and just be like, "You can't
You
stop
can't stop
me."
You're like running, trying to get in front of them.
Nope, 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 nope. Can't shoot me. Can't shoot me. That'd be a good time.
That's the rule.
Yeah, that's the rule.
You just can't shoot him in the back.
Can't shoot them in the back.
What about like the side? What if I hit him in the side?
I
Am
don't know.
half
See,
jail?
that's like the discrepancies right there.
It's like a
What if I,
clip.
No, he turned. He
if I
turned.
headshot someone right here. What's the rule
He
on
turned. He was running. I didn't know he was gonna turn. He was
Right.
running at me, then turn left.
It's like a clipping penalty in the NFL. You know,
Yeah.
as long as you kind of get some of the front of them, you're good.
that? Just like on the front half. Of
Yeah,
his face.
yeah.
Guns are legal out in Nevada, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Oh, dog. When me and Dean were out there, we were out in Beatty, Nevada.
Beatty.
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 How do you
Oh
say
boy.
it? And we were drinking at
That's a
some.
nightmare.
Every bar out there is a hole in the wall shithole.
Yes.
And we were drinking like $2 PBRs, and this one dude started talking to us. He was all drunk. He was like, "Yeah, man, you don't drink any tap water out here. You got to be careful of the radiation.
Yep.
Y'all want to come shoot guns with me tomorrow morning?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, sure." And he was like, "All right, cool. Like, here's my number. Hit me up in the morning. We're gonna go over here and shoot." And then we looked up like he gave us the address where we were supposed to shoot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a shooting range.
No.
It was just like a place in the desert.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty common.
Dean was like, I really don't feel like dying in the desert. I don't think this would be a good look if you and I went and shot with him. So let's just tell him we got to head out early in the morning because I don't trust this guy.
Yeah,
Good
no,
call.
yeah, you can't trust anyone out in like those little small like old mining towns.
Yeah.
Because they just need anything to do. So like killing like two strangers is probably something to do.
Yeah. Well, he
So
was
fun.
was telling us he was
that'd
like,
be so awesome.
I'm a fucking cancer survivor and I got radiation, so I'm making lots of money from the government. Y'all want to shoot some guns? Like,
See a character.
yeah,
from
but nah,
Fallout?
bro. Yeah, it was weird, bro. Those little small towns in Texas, weird. Small towns in Nevada, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
they're all like
They just got like
nuclear-
wild donkeys walking around. They call
Yeah.
them burros and shit.
Mhm.
And like the story is like, yeah, somebody just came and dropped them off a long time ago, and then we just got used to them.
Yeah,
What?
there's a lot of stories like that in Nevada. Like
This is
there's
weird.
this place called Pyramid Lake in Reno, and it's on a native reservation, and somehow, some way, anacondas got into that fucking lake because
What?
someone just came and put them in there. So now it's like kind of like a native myth that like if you go out there at night, you're gonna get swooped up by like a giant. Yeah.
In Nevada, in Reno,
Yeah, because
Nevada.
someone let out their fucking pet snake into the water.
Some fucking asshole, dude.
Some asshole, like the crazy invasive species, out and just raped this whole entire state. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
It's like, this is
people
your
are
new
weird,
home.
bro. Yeah.
You'll thrive out here.
And then it just gets up to 30
There'll be
feet.
legends. There'll be legends about you hundreds of years from now.
Yeah, I think it was like in the 50s. It was like it wasn't like a long time.
That's where they got the inspiration for the movie Anaconda with Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez. They were just like, we can't base it in Nevada. It won't sell.
Yeah.
Let's take it to South America.
Yeah. I know.
At the beginning of Anaconda, it's like inspired by tree events. They have like an RIP to the Anaconda that was in the lake in Reno.
Yeah, they have this thing they call them water babies, where if you go out, and it's basically what happened. People would get hammered, go out into the lake in the middle of the night, and then there was like some wakes, and they would get taken under by the current, and they would just drown.
Yeah.
But the natives put out this whole thing where it was like they're water babies. They're like the souls of like dead babies come and like grab you and bring you into the water.
That's scary.
Yeah, so like I would be out there just fucking hammered at like way too like 13. just shit faced me like, man, that'd be crazy.
This makes sense why you thought you could get pregnant without having sex.
Yeah, dude. Sorry. I mean, yes. Those were all the same similar types of events, and I believed all of them.
You guys had your own Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, I never
That's
thought
sick.
about it like
You had
that.
a fucking weird childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
weird. Pyramid Lake's cool though.
What is that? The same lake where they find all the dead bodies from the mob?
No,
In
that's
Vegas?
that's
Is that just Lake Las Vegas?
yeah.
Lake
Let's
Las
call it
Vegas.
Lake
Yeah.
Mead.
Lake
Lake
LV. That's gross.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that was like yeah, because then it dried up, and they're just like, what?
Oh, there's a lot of bones in here.
Nevada's such a weird. So are the two like main cities just Reno and Las Vegas? Do you have any other actual cities?
I mean, Carson City is technically the capital, but it's like if you go.
I only
to
know about Carson City
it's-
because of Shanghai Noon.
What is that?
Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. It's a Western film.
And they go to Carson City.
Carson City, Nevada.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
weird.
But like in like the 1800s, 1700s.
Oh, okay. It looks the same. It looks pretty much the same as it would back then.
Is that the place with the Blood Bucket Saloon?
No, that's fuck. Why am I? That's Virginia City. Virginia City. Virginia City is dope, dude. Because you go up there and like every place claims that they're the most haunted place in America. Every single
I
bar.
don't fuck with ghosts, bro. I'm black.
But it's not. It's like it's not. It's so not. You're like we're in a candy store
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and they're selling taffy.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
there. Yeah, my
okay.
family went there. It'd be like they're like we're going to Virginia City. And even as a kid, I was like, this shit is lame, dude.
No, you drive up this weird fucking Scooby-Doo ass windy road.
I'd throw up. I get so motion sick,
Yep.
puke every time we went.
So you get up, you're sick. As soon as you step out of the car, you're like about to throw up.
Yeah.
And then it's just the people that live there. It's like a small town, maybe like 1,500 people, maybe
Yeah.
less, because it's like
Can
on
you pull
top
up
of a
pictures
mountaintop.
of it? Because it's
Yeah.
set up. It correct me if I'm wrong, but it's set up like an old Western town, basically.
Oh, it's
right?
still yeah.
It has fucking little swinging saloon doors
shit.
on
every
shit.
every
They should have like hired actors to play as ghosts in the haunted theater and like fuck with people in the candy store.
dude. I went
That would be
to.
fun.
They do these.
Like grab a child while they're getting candy at the candy store and take them to the back room.
Like, where's my kid? They're like, they're in a Wayfair cabinet. They're gone.
they do ghost tours and stuff.
There's like a campground right by like a KOA. My grandparents would just stay at it and make us stay there with them. Yes, God, horrible memories. See? It's just like some old-timey type shit. Like, it's themed. The Blood Bucket Saloon, and then there's like...
New Orleans is a haunted place. That shit don't look haunted. That just looks like middle of white America.
Now, the reason that it's haunted is because everyone died that lived here. And they would just fight over gold and shit because it was like a big mining town and silver more. Because it's the silver state is Nevada. So they would just go in and just cowboys would fucking shoot everybody. And prostitution's legal there too. So there's like a lot of dead prostitutes. A lot of crazy
Oh,
stuff.
my stars.
Yeah.
Ghost of Hooker's Pass.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Ghost Adventurers?
Nah.
Have you seen Ghost
Yes.
Adventurers with Zach, Nick,
Yes.
and
Erica loves that show.
Aaron? Zach, Nick, and
I've
Aaron.
been getting real scared.
I can't.
I
I don't
used
believe
to.
in
I
ghosts.
don't know if I do now because I went to a haunted house like
Yeah.
last year, and I used to be terrified of haunted houses.
Do
And I
you
was
mean
in
like a
that-
real haunted house, or are people dressing up inside and scaring you? Which kind of haunted
Yeah,
house?
dressing up inside?
Okay,
so
alright,
It
alright,
used
alright.
to scare the fuck out of me.
Okay, yeah.
Like up until I was like the last time I went to a haunted house, I was 16. I like damn near cried. And then I went to one last year, and I was like, I've experienced enough life trauma, and I pay too many bills to be scared of these niggas now.
I get that.
These
Oh
fellas.
man.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
No.
Yeah.
See, no, any four group, they
Oh,
look like
yeah.
they look like Nickelback, like a Nickelback cover band.
They do. They kind of were.
Penny chest.
Yeah.
Never made it as a young man.
So these guys, I love Ghost Adventures, and it was like in Virginia City, the Red Bucket Saloon. What is it?
Blood bucket.
Blood Bucket. So they go upstairs and they spend the night in like the upstairs part, and they have like one of their most viral moments of their entire show. A wooden board gets like thrown across the room, and they're all like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" So they just are all freaking out. Definitely staged, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, when I was a kid and I had to go back up to Virginia City after seeing that, I was like, dude, you cannot get me anywhere near the fucking
all
Blood
that.
Bucket. That place is crazy. Yeah,
The fucking
dude,
thing gets thrown across, and then Chris Angel comes out of the closet. Are you ready?
it's kind of the vibe of the show, to be honest.
Mind free.
They actually, now that you say that, like they were a mixture of like Chris Angel, Mind Freak, Nickelback, and then just Ghosts. That's kind of like their market, because they had like those bedazzled like
Tap
Ed
out
Hardy
t-shirts.
shirts. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I
Those niggas
love,
were hunting ghosts in Ed Hardy gear.
Yeah, dude, it was tough. It was super tough.
I love the
Oh,
idea-
look at the boys.
yeah.
Look at the the Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, these guys
That
are
album
crazy.
cover is called Iron Wing.
You gotta watch it. It's one of the funniest shows, unintentionally funny shows of all time.
Let's watch it tonight, boys.
I actually would love to do that.
Yeah, I love the idea too of the ghosts being prostitutes, and you're like, how do they haunt you? And they're like, they just keep unbuckling my pants and take my trousers off.
No.
Stop, you devilish horse! Stop.
That reminds me of the video of the guy that said he got sexually assaulted by a ghost in his
Yeah.
sleep, and then like he had video footage of him sleeping, and I'm like, dog, what?
Just
And like
definitely
literally, it's like
nocturnal
him like
emissions.
bending over and like putting his hands behind his back and like, ah, yeah.
He was getting fucked by
He's
the
getting
ghost.
fucked by the ghost. He's getting fucked by the ghost. Yeah.
Like it's Scary Movie.
Yeah, like a scary movie, just like a scary movie. The ghost put him in like 6 different positions too. The ghost tore that pussy up. Let me tell you, the ghost, I'll get some pussy tonight, boy. Tore his ass up.
Dude,
Damn.
holy
Yeah,
shit.
it was. You gotta. I can't believe you haven't seen that.
I'll look
Yeah.
it
Pull
up.
it up.
Hidden,
Pull it
hidden
up.
gems
I'll
of the
find it.
internet, bro.
What is
Dude,
it?
that guy acted out just getting raw dogged by a ghost.
By a
That's
ghost,
crazy.
yeah.
All for attention.
And I was watching, and I was like, all right, that defies physics a little bit. I don't know. It's either you're outrageously athletic and strong, or there's a ghost fucking you.
Is it in Mexico?
Yeah.
Maybe I know the video's like black and white, like kind of like night vision.
Okay, I'm gonna
color.
have to go on
Mexico
some-
has like the yellow filter, so it's probably not
Yeah.
Mexico. Japan is black and white. It's in Japan.
Bro, I was watching the Tom Cruise movie where he's the drug smuggler between Mexico and the U.S. And literally every time they're in Mexico, it goes to sepia tone. Like literally it was so ridiculous every scene. And then as soon as they cross back into the border of America, like it goes to like just regular digital. Why is Ellen DeGeneres or
There you go. Nice.
DeGeneres? I was thinking of Ariel. I don't
Yeah.
know his name. Why is Ellen DeGeneres your background?
She just makes me happy.
Yeah. He was Morgan Wallen for a
I
little bit.
don't like you. Why Morgan Wallen?
I'll
Do you
show
even
you
listen
why.
to Morgan Wallen?
I'll show you. Of course, I listen to Morgan Wallen.
Speaking of Morgan Wallen,
Isn't he
uh,
racist?
Yeah,
No.
speaking of racism,
Yeah.
I got a good Reddit advice here. It
Speaking
says,
of
my younger
racism.
brother won't stop saying the N-word. It says, I'm,
Been there.
I'm 18 and I have a younger brother. He's 14, and he keeps saying the N-word. We are white. And I told him that he needs to stop being racist, and
We
he
are
just
white.
laughs at me and his friend, who is also 14. They keep saying, shut the fuck up, N-word, and eat a brownie.
What?
That kid is going to prison.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
kid's going to fucking prison.
I picked this mostly because shut the fuck up, N-word, and eat a brownie is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Can you please deliver that line for us, Jordan?
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Eat a brownie.
Good 14-year-old
Yeah.
voice right there, too. And then he
You know he's saying it with the hard R, too.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about
Or
that.
no, what city? Where are they from?
That is also the second best part. Later on, he says that we are 2 children from Iceland, so we're super white.
Super hard R. What? What? They got reindeers where they're from. They can't say the N word.
I don't even think they have A in their alphabet.
He can't help but say the hard R. He's
What?
like, I don't want
They
to.
reindeer hamburgers over there.
Whoa.
Yeah, everything's super expensive over there because they have to get all their food shipped in. My sister went there a few years ago.
That's pretty
And
cool.
I was like, yo, did you try some reindeer? She was like, no, fuck no.
Did she experience racism from a 14-year-old child?
Yo.
Possibly.
I didn't read this
She was
part.
riding a reindeer, little 14-year-old kids calling her.
So the guy says, the guy who's writing it says, I'm really passionate about this. When I was in 10th grade, a guy said the N-word on our Discord chat, and I exposed him, and he got outcasted from our school. I want to do the same to my brother, but I think my mom would get really mad. My brother has anger management issues, but I don't really care. I'm autistic, so I might be overdramatic. He says, but
Fuck his white hero trope.
I don't like
I'm a
that.
savior for the blacks. I call people out when they say the N-word. And
Also-
he probably, hey, you can't say nigger.
That's his autistic tick. He's like, I just hate that word.
I just hate it.
I don't think anyone that's aware enough to be like, I'm autistic, so it does make it really hard for me. You're not autistic. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, everybody says they're autistic these days,
No.
and I hate
Yeah.
that too.
It's
You're not really autistic. You're just a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, it's such a cop-out from just like learning how to be a regular human being.
Yeah.
Yeah, love trains instead of saying the N-word. This is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, real autistic people will never say it. You just are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 There it
Because it's
goes.
been 45 minutes and they haven't stopped talking about how the lighting looks weird in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or about like a 2004 wide receiver who played
Right.
for the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have to say you're autistic, that you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's like if you have to say that you're a gangster, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that his brother said the N-word like 10 plus times. Even when I told him to stop, he didn't. But this isn't the first time. He once when a black kid was bullying him, he said the word to him.
What the black kid do?
It
Wrote
doesn't
the best
say.
game of his life.
Yeah, he literally
Rolled
just.
a perfect 300.
This is a bowling dispute. This is what all started this. She's like, dude, he's so much better at Wii bowling than me. Yeah, he
Your
says,
spare game is trash.
he literally says once when a black kid was bullying him, he came home and called him the N-word. That's the end of this guy's statement on that part.
They got black kids in Iceland.
That
That's
is,
a great
yeah.
question.
The one black kid that lives in Iceland.
He said, yeah, this happened a couple of years ago, and I really thought he would just grow out of it, but no. And then he puts the semicolon with the slanted emoji thing. You know what I mean? Like the sad
It's gotten
face.
worse.
And then he says, we're from Iceland, a very white country. This is not uncommon for little white boys to say the N-word and claim to not be racist, but he is, and I'm tired of no one doing it. And it says, update, my mom spoke to him finally, but she won't share anything to me. So I'm just hoping that she knocks some sense into him, and my mom is refusing
wow.
to talk about the issue with him.
People really reveal their like innermost issues on Reddit.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Let me. So they are black in Iceland is 1% of the population.
And how many people is that?
3,400 people.
Wow.
There's 3,400 black people.
Like 3,400.
3,400 black people. in
Are
Iceland
they?
total.
Does it say like where they're from?
No, it's just in
Okay.
general.
They put him on one little small island
you
off
gotta-
their island.
Oh my god.
I can't say the name of the island, but
they call it Black Iceland.
Yeah, that's
so funny.
that's tough. Dude.
What the fuck? What
Yeah.
do black people do in Iceland?
I don't know. They're just not there, you know.
Get called the N-word
Well,
by
the
little
3,400 of
14-year-olds.
them are there. What are those 3,400 doing?
Probably
Does
finding a
Iceland
way
have
to get out of
baddies?
Iceland.
Are there baddies in Iceland?
I think so. I think so.
What is
Pull up a hot Icelandic
pu-
chick.
Look
'Cause
up
I'm adding-
Icelandic baddies.
I'm kind of thinking of like a hot Viking, you know, like a very pale white girl, but like
Yeah.
crystal blue eyes,
Super blonde hair.
blonde hair, yeah, like borderline like white, like the color of
ice.
these lights
Yeah.
type hair.
I'd be into it. She gonna make me look like I'm Wesley Snipes. Yeah.
I feel like they're not busty though in Iceland, or maybe they are because they need to stay warm. I don't know.
Here we
Look
go.
down
This
there.
seems
She looks like
a-
an average.
Seems like an average Icelandic woman.
That's kind of what we need to see though.
That's
Oh,
my
this
type
is a body
of woman.
positive. This is fat in Iceland. Okay.
Damn, shorty. I need to go to Iceland. You look like you would wrestle a wildebeest or some shit.
Here we go.
Wrestle a.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a real Viking bitch.
Yeah,
right
Yeah,
there.
she's gonna fuck up a
I
reindeer.
get it.
Yeah,
I
that's,
get it.
That's a real Helga.
Yeah.
She's gonna grab a reindeer by the horns and wrestle it to the
Oh,
ground.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, this is dope. Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
like the hot soccer girl.
Yeah, she doesn't
Okay,
count.
yeah.
She's blonde. She's
Yeah.
not blonde. You got to be blonde if you're gonna be from Iceland.
Yeah. Like, get out.
If you're
It's
not
like-
blonde, you're not from Iceland.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. There we go. Some cool, like, strong-looking ladies.
Yeah, very like, I built fire for you.
Yeah, a hardy lady.
Yeah. Builds fires and makes porridge.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel like she could throw a javelin 100 meters.
As she should, though. You got to raise some fucking tough kids to get
Yeah,
out there.
she can like split a log in half with one swing of an axe.
Yeah.
Open a maple syrup jar, no problem.
Yeah, dude. They need, like, some
No,
sort of,
she
like...
punches a hole into the maple tree and just gets the maple syrup straight from the tree. you
Yeah,
know?
you're right. Yeah, some
Real holistic woman.
They need a lot of, like, athletic traits in the ladies because there's only 3,400 black dudes to spread around. So
Yeah, you asked what
all the women are holding all the athletic genetics.
you asked what they're doing in Iceland. That's just their Olympic team. That's their entire Olympic team.
No.
It's
That's
made up of
hilarious.
men, women, and children.
Bunch of black dudes that got from like Jamaica and fucking America. And
You're like the French soccer team where it's all just African dudes. You're like, what? And they're like, yeah, they're all French.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sure they are.
sure, yeah.
Can I show you guys another dude? I keep finding like just crazy looking tattoos.
I love bad tattoos.
You want
You
to?
don't have any tattoos, do you, Dale?
I do not.
You gonna get any?
If I do, I would probably get something.
Honestly, you would look weird with tattoos. Don't get tattoos.
Yeah. It looked like little kid doodles
Your
on
body's
a wall.
not built for tattoos.
We
Yeah.
already know what I would look like.
You
with
should get tattoos with a crayon.
This.
What?
Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa.
I see that when I eat too many mushrooms on everybody. You
I
just
love
walk
that
around
he
like that.
shaved his hair so it still has eyebrows.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. God. I don't.
That's like what's his name from Harry Potter, with the head wrap.
Oh,
The
With the
weird
Voldemort
looking-
or the
yeah,
one with
yeah,
the
yeah.
no, the face
when
in the
he's
back
got
of his head. The
head on
first one. In the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, I mean,
It's such a cool fucking tattoo, dude.
it's like a bald white dude, like mid 40s, 50s. So he's got like the wrinkly back head
Oh
with
my
like a
God.
5 o'clock shadow going in. And there is a tattoo of like a face that looks like a character from the Misadventures of Flapjack. Like it's terrifying.
It's so perfect.
It's making
though.
my
He's making
stomach
the he's
hurt.
making the face of like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
It's like when you do too much cocaine. This is the feeling.
That guy's been trapped in that. I've been trapped for 500 years. 500 sun cycles.
This
A part of it is emotional. Look at his eyes. The eyes are pretty emotional.
Dude, this
Yeah.
is
It's a
making
hurt.
my
It's a
stomach
hurt
hurt.
child, man.
I don't like this. I'm upset.
I absolutely cannot stop looking at it. I love it. Because I mean, it looks great. The mustache, I don't know if the mustache has hair, but his eyebrows are literally his
No, the
hair.
mustache does have hair. You can see
Yes.
some of it hanging off the side like a handlebar
This guy
mustache.
shaved his head specifically to make this tattoo have hair on it.
Are you? I thought that was tattooed on.
No, you see his eyebrows, it's his hair.
Jesus.
I bet that looks so
Christ.
cool with the cowboy hat.
Ah, fuck, dude, that's so cool. See, that kind of stuff, tattoos, that is cool. Because that guy's just down to be funny for the rest of his life. His whole existence is a joke. That's
I'm
so
upset. This
Oh my
upset my
God.
stomach.
God,
God,
that's
what a
serious.
horrible. This was so much worse than the white girls with the swastikas last week or the
Yeah.
bald eagle.
Yeah. This is like next level. Oh my God. I don't even know. There's nothing else to say. It's just
I don't
awesome.
know what would drive anybody to get a tattoo on their skull.
Imagine what his fucking face looks like on the other side.
Oh,
He's got to be
yeah.
a psycho.
What if he
What
has
if he
no
was just
face?
like what? Or what if he's just like a super sweet man?
Yeah.
Just like, you know how like you would expect Stone Cold Steve Austin to just kind of be a racist like
Yeah.
bigot, and he's just like not. What if he's like, no, I'm married to a black woman. I got 2 black kids.
What if
Yeah.
it's just an Asian man on the
What,
other side?
an Asian man?
An old Asian man.
I didn't think about that.
Fuck.
God damn it. That's awesome. I think.
Riding around in a drop top?
How much would it take for you to get that?
Couple mil, honestly.
Yeah.
Nah, $500,000.
$500,000?
$500,000.
And you got to commit to like shaving and everything too,
Oh fuck no.
because you can't hide it.
$500,000.
I know. I may people might think I'm ridiculous. $3 million.
3 million to commit, because you have to commit your life to this.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that like with $3 million,
that's.
I can buy a property and live off $2.5 million, and I can get some money some other ways. But I'm not going to be able to do a lot of conventional things now.
My hair will grow back.
No, but I'm saying you have to commit. You have to have this.
I might just wear a shiesty around at all times.
Okay.
Commit to just being a fool.
But you wear it backwards.
Yeah. So only his eyes are out, and I'm just blind on the front.
Walk into a store backwards with your fucking face.
Hello there. Just kind of like shrug to make the mouth move.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this upset me. Don't get it off the screen, please.
That's uncomfortable.
That's pretty next level.
I can't have train of thoughts with this still on the screen.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, he does look like the Juggernaut from Deadpool.
Yeah, that
It's
guy's
upsetting
awesome.
to see. I have another.
Ellen DeGeneres looks like an evil white.
Yeah,
I love this picture of her because it kind of truly shows who she is. You know, like she looks like she's trying to act nice, but she looks like a demon.
Yeah. BD, big demon.
Bill,
energy.
you've been exposed to radiation 100%.
Yeah, that's why my fucking dick is so big.
But your nuts are so small.
My nuts are ridiculous. Like
For having 3 nuts, they're
Yeah.
really tiny.
Cut out. Laughable. Laugh track.
Laugh track.
Let's do a laugh track over this part.
It's just us talking, like we can see our mouths moving,
Yeah.
but it's just.
And
like
I'm clearly like, stop.
And it's like laughs from like the 1950s. Like just
Everyone's
just
dead in the
old,
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone pointed that out. They're like, you ever think about that? Like a bunch of people from like the
Nazis
Cheers
laughing.
laugh track were dead now, like those
Oh,
old
damn.
shows. Like they
So
all
now
just died.
those laughs just haunt us.
Yeah,
They
I hear
still
them.
exist. Wow.
I hear them in my sleep.
Well, I mean, that's like, in theory, the same as like watching a movie with the actors that's dead.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear some city boy shit?
Always.
So this is an Am I the Asshole? I'm going to hold my phone only like this from here on out. I feel like a Klingon. Am I the asshole for digging in my heels about sex and prenup? It says, I can't honestly... So it's a woman writing this. It says, honestly, I can't believe I'm even asking this here, but my boyfriend has gotten so mad that I'm feeling a little crazy now. Both were 34. He had a terrible marriage before me that ended in a dead bedroom, but he's determined to never go back to that life again. I understand.
Dead bedroom?
Yeah, like
Like
you're
no-
done
no
having
fucking?
sex,
Oh.
no sex. I couldn't have.
He
That'd
was
be
getting
horrible.
bent over by a ghost.
This is the guy who got fucked by the ghost,
Yeah.
right
I
again.
do it anymore.
It was crazy. My wife.
I
cast
never
a
want to
spell
come
on me.
again.
My wife keeps making me just paint my face ghostly white and pretending to be dead while we have sex.
You ever think there's gonna be one last time where you nut before you die?
One
Yeah.
last nut.
Like that. Damn, that was the last. And you don't know when that nut is gonna be.
It's gonna be about 30 seconds before I die?
30 seconds.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "You're dying today. We're pulling the plug," and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah. You're just gonna roll over like.
"Yeah."
What
Gonna
are you
just
gonna,
tie
like-
the catheter around it, you know?
Who would you ask in your family?
What?
And it can be like your kids too.
Marley, the dog.
My dog. Yeah, the dog gets so dead by then, unless I die within the next like 8 years.
Because like someone's got to do it, and it's like you can't have the doctor or like the nurse do it. Like who would you make jerk you?
Last jerk.
Last jerk.
You can send
Last
in a
jerk.
special request.
Another question: if say your father is on his deathbed.
I'm gonna make my sister's husband do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
My brother-in-law. I'm gonna be like, you always felt like you weren't part of this family. I know how you can become one.
Yeah.
Make me come one last time, Charlie. Please make me come. And
You
then
got
he
him
makes
like
me
around
come.
the collar.
Just like the the
The
turtle
turtles,
video.
yeah. I think that would be a severe power move, but that's also like a transfer of power from you as like the patriarch of the family.
patriarch, that's how you transfer the
He's
power.
now taking over. You just have to jerk it.
Into your hand, and you have to let it dry. You can't wash your hand. You have to let it dry.
Right as I come and the boop is starting to get less frequent.
Gross. That's so nasty.
Actually, yeah.
Boop. I'm just gonna lean in his ear and be like, "My sister cheated on you so many times," and then just
And then.
ah.
Your life source comes out with your nut.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be a cool way to go out.
I watched a
You nut
video
out
the
a
other
kidney
day
stone.
of a guy. He was like 95 and he looked great. And he was like, he was getting interviewed, and he was like, "How do you stay looking so good?" And he was like, "Stop fucking, stop fucking all these hoes out here. They're taking your life away from you." And he made some good points. Ready? After you have sex, do you usually fall asleep pretty quick?
Depends.
Yeah.
If it's at night, yes. If it's during the day, I'm like, yo, let me go.
She's
conquer
taking
the
your
world.
power from you, bro.
Well, if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, you're supposed to be asleep.
Did she fall asleep first, or did you? You fell asleep first, didn't you? Because she took your power.
Nah, nigga, because I'll be tearing it up.
You're not counting. Brandon.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I have a way around it.
What is that?
Well, you wear a condom because you're being a responsible adult.
Mm-hmm.
And you go get the condom out of the trash, you drink it, and you gain your power back.
Yeah.
Never lost the power.
And then you have a shot of adrenaline in your top drawer. You get that in your leg.
Yes.
Just
EpiPen
Jason
yourself.
Statham. Yeah. You turn into Jason Statham.
You
Yeah.
thought a post-nut cigarette was awesome.
Yeah.
Like you
Post-nut adrenaline shot.
Yeah, like you put 40 cc's of adrenaline straight in your fucking leg, brother.
And then you fuck for the next 8 hours. It's great.
And then
Post-nut adrenaline shot. I think your heart might just explode.
No, I'm strong, dude. Then you got a
Yeah.
one-night stand over. You can just pick her up above your head and run out. You're so adrenaline, put her in the taxi.
I mean, you're
Nice.
strong, but also like you're so big that you're not strong. You bend over wrong and you're fucked.
You're not on adrenaline. My arm is like backwards, and I'm just like, I am a god. I can do what I
Yeah.
want.
But immediately after, you're gonna have no cum and no adrenaline, and you're literally just gonna.
No, but I drank the cum, so I'm energized.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard of any stories about drinking cum being beneficial, but I'll look it up.
I go to sleep after sex at night because that seems like the reasonable thing to do.
Yeah.
Or you go and you have sex with whores at, their location. Then you have to leave.
You get the Mission Impossible
Yeah,
crowd.
you get the Mission Impossible. So then you're up and awake, and then you go back to your apartment and just sit by yourself and regret and be like, why did I do this to myself again?
Guys,
And then you stay up for the next 8 hours. Not taking my power away.
I've stumbled upon some great news.
Share with us.
A study in 2002 suggests ingesting semen can improve your mood since it has natural antidepressant properties, including endorphins.
Oh.
That's like you get endorphins straight from the source.
We don't even need the adrenaline
Yeah.
anymore.
That is adrenaline.
You're just going to start nutting in your face.
So basically, swallowing semen is good for you.
That makes sense. Normally, when you hook up with a girl, they get the zoomies after, like a dog.
like a dog before it dies. It just gets one last jolt of energy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's okay. Look at him. He's like a puppy. And they're just yeah. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Wait, we never fit. How did we get so far off? Oh, the dead bedroom thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No. Yes. So basically, so this lady says, so now my husband wants a prenup and literally write in the prenup that we will have sex X amount of times a week or I will get absolutely nothing in the divorce. He said she's already signed a 50-50 prenup of marital assets and we keep what we came into the marriage with. Now that's not enough for him. He wants me to prove that I won't stop having sex with him in the future. I tell him that I can't prove the future and putting something in writing doesn't prove that. What do you guys think about this?
So he was like, "Yo, we gotta fuck at least 3 or 4 times a week." And
Yeah, what was
you
the
slip up
number?
once-
It says X amount of time. She didn't share how many.
It
times.
depends on this number. I
I
think it's still kind of unreasonable and kind of crazy of him. He's obviously just paranoid now because he had one bad thing.
Yeah.
But if he was like, just once a week, babe, that's all I need. I can understand that. But if he's like 20 times a week, 20 times a week, or you're not getting shit. That's crazy.
Do you like your fucking life, huh? Do you like your
Yeah.
fucking life?
I mean, because that's healthy. Once or twice a week, that's healthy.
Once a week is, I think, like the
That's
number.
reasonable.
Yeah.
So, especially when they're 34. Like it doesn't say they have kids, but like even at 34, your libido goes down, and then you
You're
go
married, you've been together a while too, so like just once a week is like that's nice. Twice a week, oh, we like each other.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't think that he's unreasonable for asking this. Like being like, I want to guarantee that we have sex, but the most guarantee you're allowed to get for that is like, babe, I promise you I won't let what happened in your last relationship happened.
Yeah.
Putting it in writing and have a notary notarize that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like that's some demon shit. That's crazy to do.
That's how city boys operate.
Imagine someone with a 12-year law degree, the judge, getting that slid across their desk, and that being the main issue in court. Be like, dude, I went to Yale. I have $28 million of student loan debt to determine this bullshit.
And
you
fine
guys-
print, in fine print, he's like, I don't even have to come.
Just need penetration.
Yeah,
Need
just
penetration.
in fine print, cannot trade in for hand jobs.
Yeah. 3 strokes, I'm good. I just want to feel it, baby.
That's crazy. I mean, I need to know the number. Is there any like response on that?
Let me. I screenshotted
Because
all these.
genuinely,
Give me a
like,
second.
dude, anything over 3 is like, okay, guy.
Yeah.
Okay, guy.
I agree with you.
That's way too much. I mean, like, how much do you think in a healthy relationship, from what you've experienced, what do you think is enough for a week?
That's like once or twice.
Once or twice, right?
Once or twice, you know.
What if if you're fucking like 10 times in a week?
You get tired. You're like, yo, like
Something's
I kind of
going
don't
on.
want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much.
But then you have like random days where you're just like, we're fucking all day.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm about to bust 6 nuts today. By
That's
the end
fine.
of the day, I'm shooting powder. I'm shooting
Yeah.
blanks.
What do you think? How many nuts do you think you've busted in 1 week most of all time?
Of all time?
Of all time, like
One time
in
I
a 1 week
busted-
span,
One
like
time I busted 6 in a day
6 in a day.
with a woman. It was very like young horny guy things.
Oh.
I remember like the last time
I mean, I've done
was like
that
so
before with my
unenjoyable.
girlfriend. Yeah, you're like so just like you're spent, and you're just like I can't wait till I can finish it because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I want to lay
What
the fuck down.
sixes? I mean, I can't imagine.
It's different though, like because I mean, also it's like you're young, you're not gonna be like, no, babe, I don't want another blowjob. Like
And-
that's
oh,
ridiculous.
right. Also, I was gonna ask. And how many times did she come in that time period?
-4.
So that's why. Okay, that
young,
makes sense.
young city boy.
Nice.
I think now if we're talking jerking off, I've never jerked off more than twice in a day, and like that's just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're only allowed to jerk off more than twice a day if you're under the age of 14, 15.
Under the age of 14?
Yeah, like when you're like first learning to jerk off.
I got a slow start on jerking. I think I was like 13 or 14.
I mean, same. I didn't do it till I was in high school, but like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like a lot of kids discover, like 6th, 7th grade. You're just dumb and young and horny, and your parents leave for a day, and you're just like, I'm gonna get this, and it's like I can be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I'm
judge
gonna
you.
get this nut out.
Yeah, but if you're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, like I jerked off 6 times, like when was the last time? You're like, I don't know, like a month ago. I'd be like, oh okay, you like have a real. We can't be friends anymore. I don't respect you as a
Yeah,
human.
that is a problem. And
It is
now,
a-
like, I don't know if it's because now, like, I'm in my 30s, but now beating off, it just feels like a whole process. It's like, damn, nigga, I got to do a lot. And then, like, I'm going to be breathing all heavy and my arms going to be tired afterwards.
What are you doing it on a treadmill?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is wrong with you over there?
What kind of monster are
When
you
you're
wrangling?
4% body fat, dog, it's different.
What are you doing handstands and shit?
Yo,
You doing Turkish
yeah.
get-ups while you bust
It's
nuts?
just too much of a process.
Oh,
Just too
don't
much of a
show us.
process.
Why are you getting up? Chill.
No. Too much of a process. Like, I'm lazy with, like, certain things. I'm just like,
You're lazy with jerking off?
yeah. 'Cause
Yo,
I don't feel like doing it. I never feel
You
like
good about it?
good afterwards. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh,
Well, you should swallow it. Apparently, it's got
disgusting.
endorphins.
I'm not swallowing my nut.
You should try it. How do you know? Like, do you let girls swallow it?
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
think, Queen?
Well, that's crazy. You the chef has to try. You got to try it before.
Yeah,
you
have
get
you
it out.
swallowed your own?
Of course not. No, I've never.
I heard Brian like do a joke about him trying to suck his own dick,
Yeah.
and then I tried it, and my dick got soft because there was a dick in my face,
Mm.
and I was like, yeah, I don't like dicks.
Yeah, but it was your dick.
I mean, I fuck with mine, but like also I
Yeah.
don't want mine in my face.
Hmm.
I was like, no.
Yeah,
I do yoga and shit, so I can do
yeah.
it. But I was like, this is not like sexy.
Yeah.
This is not kinky.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I look so stupid. I look dumb as fuck. I'm butt naked on a
I
yoga
like
mat
the
in my apartment.
I like that you're like, I can do it, but I just don't feel sexy when I do it.
No, I didn't. I didn't feel
It just
cute.
doesn't. I just feel gross.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been doing some digging over here. First off, got to give a funny comment. Someone said you need to put a limp dick clause in there,
Yeah.
like in case he can't get hard. So apparently, like someone was like, the first comment was like, "Yo, OP," because OP's original poster. They're like, "Original poster, were you the same one like bitching about your boyfriend like 50 days ago and his like sex ultimatums and you guys broke up over it?" So like she's already posted that they were like. She like didn't want to have sex with him one night and he like gave her the silent treatment, like wouldn't speak to her for like 2 days over it. And like everyone was like, dude, break up with her. And because she came on like, should I break up with my boyfriend? Now it's her fiance and they're getting married. They're like, what is your fucking problem? And then I kept trying to
That
find.
marriage is not going to last.
No. And like the
that's
OP
crazy.
just keeps, because this is a day ago that this was posted. And the OP keeps being like, yo, he's like, I'm so upset with him. He's a bad person. Like, sounds like she's over him.
Yeah.
But someone was like, will you just tell me how many fucking times is X amount of number? And she goes, my post always said X number of times. I never specified because I knew that number would definitely make people angry at him and I wanted to avoid that extra bias. So he's asking for an absurd amount of pussy.
I'm thinking minimum 10.
Yeah.
She should put in there that I have to come every time, though. Then he would probably think about it.
Oh, damn.
He'd probably rethink his problem. Because this sounds like a guy that's not making her squirt.
You sound like stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really trying.
Dude, I am a leading female rights activist on this podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I'm going to print out T-shirts. So,
Leading female rights activist?
Yeah.
I found the number.
Make it squirt?
Yeah. Let the girls squirt.
Let the girl squirt.
Let the girls squirt. Come on.
So
Squirting sometimes gross.
someone commented and was
Oh, that's so
like,
bad.
what, you can't have sex twice a week with your husband? And then she was like, I didn't say twice a week. He was talking minimum 5 times a week.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of like...
Dude, people got lives,
Yeah.
man. People got lives. And like, it's like, what is your sex like? Like, is this like, are you going to keep it like fucking business? You're going to be like, all
Are
right,
they
look,
quickies? Are they full foreplay? Are
Yeah,
y'all
it's just
pulling
2
out whipped
hours.
cream
Yeah.
and honey and you know?
Yeah.
Are you pulling out the samurai swords and the baby goats? What are y'all doing here?
Right.
this guy sounds like a sex addict almost.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah,
good
it's
for a
probably-
relationship. For like long term, like if you're fucking constantly, you'll get bored of her so quick. You'll get bored of each other.
So what's constantly? 5 times a week? Constantly?
Not 5 times, maybe like a little more than that. I think 5 is okay, normal-ish for like an early relationship. But I think sweet spot's probably like 1 to 2, so that you at least miss each other. You know,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know?
I would think. I think, and then like, you know, and it's obviously.
How spread out are those 2 days?
As far as you can from each other. Or I mean, I don't count like if we're counting like that night and then the next morning, that counts as 1.
You sound like a sex addict right now.
No, that's
one time.
just
Yeah.
me taking care of my baby before she goes to work.
I've only had sex with 1 woman because it only counts if I love them. That's what you're kind of saying right there.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mhm.
Super city playboy shit.
yeah. The rest of them, laissez-faire, you know.
Laissez-faire.
Yeah.
Blase, blase.
Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah. I had another question I was thinking about.
Stepdad of the year,
going.
Dalen Mendoza.
Yeah, that guy's in the wrong. That guy's a psychopath.
Yeah, that's great.
That's so wild. That's so
That's-
wild.
Yeah, I think. What do you think about what are those called again?
Prenups.
Prenups. What do you think about prenups in general?
Yeah.
100% yes.
I kind of think it's pussy shit, dude.
All right.
You think it's pushy shit
Yeah.
until you get divorced and you lose half your shit.
I mean, come on,
And then
man.
you're
As a
like,
guy-
damn, you know what? I should have signed a fucking prenup. Now I got to pay her $10K
Yeah,
a month for the rest of my fucking life until I'm dead.
true.
as a guy who's
Versus
had,
just sign a prenup, and then what if you stay married for the whole time? Like, damn, it actually worked. We didn't even.
I wonder what the stats are of like if you get a prenup, how much more likely are you to get divorced? Because I feel like there's some.
Well, I mean, all marriages in the U.S. it's like what?
50%
Yeah,
in divorce.
50% in divorce.
Well, yeah, and it's like, dude, you've had a crazy ex before. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I didn't marry her.
But then also, yeah, but think about this: like marrying somebody and having them sign a prenup, it may be like, oh well, I'm not getting anything from divorcing this person, so like they may just like chill out. Because imagine somebody marries you just for the fucking money, and they're cool for a minute, and then after 2 or 3 years, start fucking wilding out. Then you gotta get a divorce because this person's crazy. Versus somebody that agreed to sign a prenup, they're like, no, I actually love you, and I think it'll work. And If it doesn't work, whatever. Like we can go our own ways.
Yeah.
Let bygones be bygones. I trust that person more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust that person way more.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're not. Then they're just in it because they want to be married to you. If they sign the prenup.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't sign a prenup, they could be in it for multiple fucking things.
What about
and
like
then you go through divorce court, and then you got lawyers and all that bullshit.
instead of the money though, it should just be like you get one of her tits and she gets your balls. Mutually assured destruction.
No, I'm not getting married then. If that's like if that's the outcome of marriage, no, fuck that.
Well, the outcome, you're not supposed to get divorced. That's not the point.
Yeah, but the chances of you getting divorced are so high.
I mean,
we're not Brandon. We're not Brandon. Dale, me and you, we're not gonna find real love.
That's not true, dude. You're projecting.
You always say that I'm projecting, but I'm not. You know I'm speaking the truth right now, dog.
No, I think it would be interesting to make it a physical piece of your body has to come off.
We should go like Hammurabi's code, like eye for an eye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because then, like, the divorcing actually means something.
Yeah, but I feel like it shouldn't be too extreme because it's a common thing. It's 50-50 happens. You should do it like your pinky. It's gone.
Pinky's gone?
Yeah. You don't need your pinky.
Both our pinky. We just both.
You should need it to hold things, I think.
You don't need your pinky until you need it. You know what I'm saying?
And then you'll be like, God damn it, that
fuck,
bitch.
man, I miss my pinky.
Fuck, I wanted to do coke with a weird stranger in the bathroom.
You're just like, no! You're like, come on.
I can't do it! Yeah. No, I think divorces should be, like, way more intense. You know? It's super easy to get divorced, especially in Nevada, dude.
What
you
if
can
we
get
made
married
you-
and divorced in 2 days.
What if you got to walk through the streets naked like in Game of Thrones and we go, shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
They throw
like
tomatoes and
Shame.
hot dogs at
I
you.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. And we go,
I-
failure.
I like that, yeah.
La who is the hair?
Yeah.
You really clown on them. You know what I mean? Some like, you when you get married, you drive with like the cans behind your car that says like just got married. Like just get something like really sad, like cans of beans. Just write fucking failure on the back of your car.
Yeah.
Throw beans
No,
at people.
just right. I spilt the beans.
I spilled the beans. Yeah.
I spilt the beans.
Because after that first time of getting publicly humiliated about your divorce, you'll definitely think twice about marrying a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we'll have a lot of unhappy marriages.
But also, I've just seen like
Just keep getting embarrassed every
so
time.
many
Yeah.
fucking unhappy marriages and people get married and like divorce, and that's why I'm chilling.
My wife keeps fucking the pool guy, but I don't want to get shamed in public. Gotta let it happen.
And the way he cleans the fucking pool, Ricky, that's a good kid. That's a good kid.
Yeah.
I don't even blame him.
Clean
He gets
pool,
the pH
happy
levels
wife.
perfect every
Yeah,
time.
bro. He'd be cleaning out that pussy too.
Yeah, no. So, but also like I feel like I would get married and not tell anybody for like 3 years and nobody would know, and then just pop up with a kid, be like, when the fuck you have a kid? Yeah, I've been married for like 3 years.
I could
good
see
way to
just
do it.
coming over to your house, you're smoking a joint, incense is burning, you're sitting on your knees like a Chinese woman, you know, and you're just sitting there and like you have just this beautiful woman who walks up behind you with a basket of muffins and she's like, would you guys like some? And you're like, not right now. The boys are over, and you send her away and we're like, Jordan, who's that? And you're like, that's my wife. That's Kira.
Been
Like,
together
how
4
cute.
years now. Married 4
Yeah.
years.
So you can imagine him being as severely abusive.
Oh wow,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
That's
nice.
about it.
Yeah, that's a good compliment.
dog.
You got her
Anything
under
for you.
control, dude. Obedient.
Yeah.
I don't like how y'all are projecting this on me. I feel like y'all are projecting onto me now, and I don't.
No, you
appreciate
know
it.
my wife's not going to be obedient. She's going to run the house, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing
like,
I can do.
You're gonna marry a very strong-willed woman who's physically strong too.
Yep.
Yeah, she put you in headlocks.
Yep.
And shit.
We're going to wrestle.
Ooh, yeah, you do look like you come in a headlock. Like the only way you can bust
The
a nut
only
is
way
when
you
you
can
get
bust
put in a
a nut is get put
headlock.
in a headlock.
Just, oh, fuck.
Stop, I'm gonna come.
Put him
Oh,
in a
wait.
sleeper hold right before he passes out. He just
Keep going, keep going.
Fucking break it. I'm gonna come so hard. Snap my arm. I'm gonna come so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting.
Dale's wife, when y'all meet, she's gonna come up to you. She's gonna look you in the eyes and go, "I'm going to break you.
I must break you.
I must break you."
Yeah. That would be interesting. That's kind of happened to me before.
She said, little boy, your pussy is mine.
Yeah, I do think because you talk like on stage about being like, you know, like a little soft boy,
Yeah.
and then like you meet a lot of women through stand-up comedy. I think that they come up to you in such an aggressive way because they're like, oh, I can.
Yeah, but it's a joke because I actually don't like those women.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
And then I immediately am like, yeah, nah. Yeah.
It is fun though because I've learned how much you dislike them, so I never feel like I could cock block you with them. So now my new thing is I just like chirp them from a distance.
Yeah.
And I know they can hear me. I'll just be like, oh, those bitches here still fiending over Dale, and she's right there. She can hear me.
I love it. I love when I see that happen to Dale.
Yeah.
Because you're so nice about it. You're such a gentleman about it.
Well, yeah, because like I can only imagine like what they think is going on. And because I don't want to be mean, but at the same time, I'm like, no.
You went and hid in the car last time we were at the East Austin
Yeah,
Comedy
dude, because
Club.
women don't know how to take rejection at all.
They were crazy.
Yeah,
They
but
don't know
that
how to
was
take
hilarious.
rejection.
Seeing a mutual comic friend get into an argument with a woman that doesn't do comedy just because she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I've heard all these jokes before." It was
That's
one of the
pretty.
funniest
That's
things I've
such
ever
a
seen.
funny. That she kind of got him though, and just like such a funny thing to do to comic.
Yeah.
Just, you know, I thought it was funny, but it's not original. I've seen it all before. And then asking, well, where'd you see it? And she just goes, I don't know. I don't know, but I've seen it.
Yeah, just to argue that the comic from episode 177 is such a rascal for doing that.
Yeah, it is. Have you gotten any like mean people?
Dog, I
Or
got
like
to a
weird,
whole-
like those backhanded compliments?
I got man.
Backhanded compliments.
Backhanded
are crazy.
compliments in comedy are so funny.
They're
Nigga,
dude.
so
the
often.
backhanded compliment
Yeah.
I got, it was after my first time doing a headlining set ever at that club in Temple,
Corky's. Yeah,
and a comic came up to me. I'm not gonna say his name. Bitch.
I know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but this nigga came up to me.
Damn,
I
I
was
don't
doing
know
a
who it
show.
is.
I was doing a show in North Austin. One of the shows that Oreo used to run at the European.
Shout out Oreo.
Yeah,
Oreo.
at
Oreo.
the European club that had no
Oreo.
Europeans. The whole black community of Austin, Texas would be in that club. And this comic comes up to me. He
That is
goes,
kind of European of them,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You know?
this comic comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, like I heard you did really well at Corky's on your headlining set." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." And he goes, "Yeah, like honestly, when I heard you were headlining, like I was like, oh, he can't headline." And I was like, all right, nigga, like what the fuck kind of backhanded bullshit compliment is that? So now like I don't like him at all. I don't like you.
Yeah, that is
He tries to be
crazy.
cool. And, like I'm cordial and respectful to you, but I
Yeah.
don't like you.
In his mind, he maybe was thinking he was like, oh, I'm gonna big up this guy.
Yeah, it's
good
like
job,
no,
man.
who
And
the
then
fuck says that to
Yeah,
somebody? I didn't think you could do
he
it at
fucked
all.
that compliment up so
yeah,
bad.
and I was just like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
no,
that's a bad compliment.
you fucking bitch.
Dude, I remember the one time that Brandon was on stage and you were talking something about your age, and it was at my old show at the
That was
college.
crazy.
And then he just, I don't know why you asked, but you're like, how old do you guys think I am? And immediately people are like, 40, 34.
Yeah, I was like 24 at the time. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
And they weren't like mean jokes. They were just genuine, like,
Guessing. It was like 31, 32, 38. I was
That was,
like,
you started squealing like a pig. You started squealing.
Yeah, there's a video of it on my Instagram if you go find it.
it
And
was,
it's,
yeah, it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard because, like,
You do be looking old.
it
You do be looking old though.
Yeah.
it genuinely like hit you in the moment too that you were like, oh, on stage, like,
Fuck you guys.
like the fun dropped from your face and you're like, fuck, fuck, kids really think I'm
Hilarious.
40 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah. That was when I had shorter hair too. I think the longer hair
It was
made
just a
me
bunch of
look less
young
like an
college
old
kids
man.
that were just like, oh, he's so fucking old. Oh my God.
Old motherfucker on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you gonna show us, old motherfucker? Your AARP card?
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was tough.
That was
This
maybe the
motherfucker got a
funniest.
retirement plan.
Yeah, that was maybe the funniest
I think the-
thing I've ever seen happen.
Another one is like a lot of times when I've like gone back to California and done shows and like family and people come out, they'll just be like, "Dude, I didn't think you'd be funny like that."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Cool.
That's
man,
like
thanks.
that one's fucking common. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were funny like that. What do you mean?
Well, you just thought I was like wasting my time in life. just
What
just
kind of funny
fucking
did you
off.
think I was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
dad did that to me the other day.
Oh yeah.
He called me, which is like such a rare occurrence for him to call me, and he was taking a shit. My dad he only calls people if he's like about to go into the shower or if he's taking a shit.
What?
I don't know what this
Yeah.
is, but so you can always hear the shower running in the background.
Cool.
He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Hey, I saw one of your skits on my girlfriend showed me on Instagram, and that stuff's really funny. I didn't know you were really doing stuff like that. That's funny." And I was like, "Oh, nice. What was it?" And he was like, "Oh, it was a joke about how I went to prison and I loved it." It's like, "Oh, that's why you like it."
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you fucking egotistical maniac.
It's like, well, enjoy your fucking 30-minute dump.
Yeah, my mom says the same thing. I had a joke about my mom that I used to do like early as fuck in my act, and
Yeah.
she still is like, "That's my favorite one because you talk about me."
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have your parents ever asked you to do jokes about them? Like, you should do this.
My dad does that all the time.
My parents have never seen me do comedy. I have jokes about
Yeah, that's
both my
probably-
parents.
It's probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some new jokes about my dad that he's not gonna like.
I think my dad would like the jokes I have about him. It's about him being a Vietnam War vet and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know how my parents would react to some of my comedy. I think they would like it though. But then like some of my heavier shit, I can see my dad not liking my American nigga warrior joke at all.
Mm.
He's like, son, I don't know about that one.
You're
Yeah.
setting us back 50.
Yeah. Well, what the hell you doing talking about like that on stage? Yeah.
You got to keep your family out of it though. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
not
yeah.
not out of the jokes, like from watching you.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Like my little sister
it's
has
too
seen
much.
me, and
That's okay.
yeah, that was like his sister.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my brother's like a big supporter. He loves it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
shout out Skyler guy.
Yeah, Skyler guy's awesome.
Sky the guy's the man.
Yeah, but like having your parents or like anyone that's older than you in your family watching stand up is just it's terrible.
Yeah, and like honestly, like I don't because I don't like it when people that aren't related to me try to tell me how to do stand up. Like it drives me fucking crazy.
Yes.
And like if somebody in my family were to do that, oh my god, I would lose my shit.
Bro, it's so annoying.
Yeah, and I get like a lot of just you can use that one of your sketches, it's funny little skits if you want to. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, leave me alone.
Yeah, one time I had a podcast clip where I was talking about like Erica's family, and I said like I was like, oh yeah, she has like a rich ass aunt, because she does. Like they have like their house is fucking insane.
They have a tennis court.
They don't have a tennis court, but it's like it's in like Doheny, which is like a beautiful beach town. It overlooks the ocean. It's up on the hill. It has an infinity pool. They have a spiral staircase with a grand piano under it and columns in their house.
shit.
They have columns.
Is this
You
the
got
set?
columns in your crib. That's
This sounds like the set of 2.5 Men.
Yes, it's like
You
that.
remember that house?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said something along these lines where I was like, bro, they have fucking columns in their house. And
Yeah.
I posted some clip, and they were like, she was like, my like family's so mad at you. And I was like, what? And they were like, you said that they were so rich. And I was like, that's the most rich thing to be mad
Oh my
about.
God.
Is to be
How dare you say we're successful and rich?
Oh, you said I'm wealthy. What is your problem?
Because if they're broke, they'd be like, "Fuck yeah!" Everybody thinks we're rich.
Yeah, I'm broke as fuck.
this double wide is dope.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
What do you guys think Charlie Sheen's up to right now?
Tiger blood.
Coke.
Is he alive?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Man,
Barely.
Denise Richards, what a fox.
Yeah.
Is that his wife?
That was his ex-wife.
Yeah, she's
Mm.
she's the
She's
Marty
white she-devil in Undercover Brother.
she's Marty Daniels' wife in Blue Mountain State.
Oh,
That's her.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She is super
Oh
hot.
yeah, she's
Good for
Babe.
him.
Babe.
Fox to the T.
Hey, we gotta get you to lunch with your mom.
Oh yeah, my mom's outside.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh yeah, we'll get you
Oh,
out of here,
you're
dude.
good.
We're good then. We'll wrap the pot up.
This
This
is
fun.
a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little hang
Yeah.
sesh. Good time, boys. Plug whatever you want to plug.
Oh yeah. Okay. So February 7th, 13th, 21st, Pushy, our movie that Brandon's also a part of that we
Yup.
made. We have 3 screenings of those dates at Dollar Studios. They've all sold out, but got talks with another venue in North Austin to do another screening in March, and we're probably going to do another one at Spider House Ballroom sometime in March. But if you're one of the homies and still want to come through to the screenings in February, hit me up, send me a DM, and I can get you in more than likely. Also, follow my Instagram page at Jordan the Unicorn, JordanTheUnixorn. Comedy shows all the time, and I release stupid dance videos with strangers on the internet that people tend to like. And one person's like, "Why do you keep doing these?" And I'm like, "Because they're awesome." Yeah, support comedy and all that shit. And
Yeah.
Don't do too much cocaine. Wear condoms and pull out. Don't be like Dale.
All right. If this is your first episode or your 179th episode, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for letting us be your last resort. It's
Bye.
me, your host, Duke Wellington, and your co-host, Dalen Mendoza. See ya, fuckers.
Hey, OJ didn't do it. 9/11 was an inside
Cut the
job.
tapes. Cut
9/11
the
was an inside
tapes.
job. Bush planned 9/11.
Jet fuel can't melt stale beams.
Hey, Rodney King.
Oprah did it.